My name is Mark Saltzman. I'm a professor of biomedical and chemical engineering at Yale University. And it was my great pleasure to nominate Alexandra Piotrowski-Daspit for the Edge in Technology Athena Early Career Award. And I was particularly excited about the opportunity to recognize Alex for both the outstanding quality of her research work and her dedication to supporting girls and women who seek similar kinds of STEM careers. I know a lot about the excellence of her research work because we did work together at Yale for over 6 years, where Alex developed new methods for gene editing, particularly methods that could be useful for treating people with rare mutations in cystic fibrosis. The technology that she developed at Yale has great potential for making a difference for individuals suffering from CF. Equally important, Alex has been proactive in supporting the development of careers of young women and girls. And I've seen her effectiveness in this role directly in the many young women that she worked with in my laboratory at Yale. She had a profound effect on their development and their excitement and commitment to the STEM disciplines. But I know that this was an interest that preceded her coming to Yale, and so it was a pleasure for me in assembling her nomination to think about the ways that she's been an inspiring role model throughout her academic career. So with that said, it's my great pleasure to welcome Alex Piotrowski-Daspit, to congratulate her on this award, and I look forward to hearing her remarks.
So thank you so much. I'm incredibly honored and humbled by this award and so grateful to have the privilege to be a part of this really impressive group of Athena awardees. I'd really like to start by thanking the Edge in Tech Initiative and the organizers of this wonderful symposium. I really wish I could be there in person. I'd also like to thank my nominators, Celeste, Mark, and Taylor. I'm incredibly honored again. So I think I can start by sharing some of my background and how that has influenced and motivated me to continue to pursue DEI initiatives throughout my early career thus far. So I actually have kind of a unique background. I'm actually originally from Finland in Europe, and I grew up in Saudi Arabia for the first 16 years of my life. And then I attended boarding school in the UK for high school prior to coming to the United States for college and then graduate school. And so as someone who only very recently became a US citizen, I really have experienced sort of firsthand what culture shock feels like as an international student in a foreign country, and in a learning environment where most other people are unlike me and already familiar with the education system and philosophy in the US. Thankfully, I was able to make friends and seek help and eventually thrive sort of in the academic environment. And also as a woman in STEM, while I have experienced, unfortunately firsthand also how the environment in academia can be unwelcoming and inequitable, I have also benefited from really supportive and unbiased mentors. And so I fully understand the value of educators and mentors who promote this atmosphere of inclusion and enable students and trainees to access the tools that they need to be successful. So it's really a core value of mine to continue these practices, especially now that I just very recently started my independent faculty position. So after college, I continued in the States for graduate school, and I served as a resident graduate student at one of Princeton University's undergraduate resident colleges for 4 years. So this experience was also really, really fun, and that it introduced me to students from all over the world. I was a mentor to those in my advising group, giving advice on both academic and non-academic subjects. I was exposed to really many, many perspectives, which taught me that talented and creative and insightful students come from all backgrounds. Another important lesson was that there really isn't a one-size-fits-all approach to mentoring and teaching, and that each student has a unique set of needs kind of based on their background, right? And so as an RGS, I worked with the dean and director of studies of my college to develop this peer academic advising program which increased the presence of upperclassmen in the sort of college with sort of the freshmen and sophomores, and really try to sort of integrate them into the lives of the underclassmen, where they're best able to sort of transfer knowledge and give advice. So I felt that we felt this was successful because it enabled younger students to also learn from those who they can more easily relate to. It also really highlighted for me the importance of diversity kind of at all levels of academia, right? In order to instill confidence in the next generation so that all students can be exposed to realistic examples of success. As an RGS, I also held regular sort of women in science dinner events where we discussed the challenges, but also sort of the very cool possibilities for women in STEM. Now, as a new faculty member, I recently joined the Department of Biomedical Engineering here at the University of Michigan. I have a joint appointment in internal medicine, pulmonary and critical care medicine, but I'm really hoping to continue this mission in new ways. So one example I can give is together with one of my BME faculty colleagues, Erin Morris, we started a biomedical engineering DEI book club within our department that's been supported by the College of Engineering as well, which we're really excited about. And our goal for this initiative, with 50 participants now in its inaugural year, is to bring together this sort of group of people within our BME department who share a common interest in learning, discussing, and working to improve DEI efforts within the department. It's been a really wonderful experience so far, and I'm really looking forward to expanding this effort in future years. And I might just close with a few sort of broad remarks of, of my views sort of on the subject. I can say that I've truly directly observed the many ways that diverse teams can make academia stronger. And I've been really fortunate to work alongside colleagues with unique skills and perspectives to solve complex problems. And I truly believe that collaboration and innovative research is best enabled through an equal opportunity environment. And I'm really inspired by the tenacity and honesty of both trainees and faculty who have overcome many obstacles to be where they are today, and who maintain deep commitments to social justice in their communities. And I hope to be counted as one of them. Thank you.